It's another warmish afternoon here, and we are ready for the toss. The two captains are out here. Javed Srinath is the match referee. You have the coin, the Afghanistan skipper. Hashmatullah, go ahead.
Tail.
Tail is the call.
Tail is the call.
You win the toss and you would be?
Yes, would be bat first. Batting. Yes.
Mehdi?
Yes.
What is it going to be?
I'm going to batting.
Bat first? Any particular reason?
Yeah, definitely. I thought the wicket looks good in the first innings. I saw in previous two matches, and the first innings very important for us. So that's why we're going for batting.
And it's a milestone match for you. You're playing your 100th ODI. How does that feel?
Yeah, definitely. It's good momentum for me. You know, I also played 100 test match. It's a long journey for me. I also played so many matches. So it's a great moment for me.
Yeah, but this is to play for this contest. It's a series decider. You don't have your regular skipper. Any other team changes for you?
Yes, I got two changes. Unfortunately, Santu is not playing. He got injured in the last match, and he replaced Zakir Hassan, and also Taskin is not playing. He's replaced Nahid Rana.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Hashmatullah, well, this is, I mean, an important contest for you. You want to win this. This is your home series. Now batting second again. It was a bit of a tester for you guys last time around. What needs to be better today in this contest?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. First of all, the pitch is new. The other one, we played two ODIs on that. So it's a fresh pitch and it looks a little bit drier and rougher. So hopefully the behavior will be changed right from the first ball. I think it will spun in here. Chasing the target is a little bit difficult here, but we will try to learn what we did wrong in the last game, and we will try to do well today.
I think one of the things that the batters didn't do in that run chase was rotation of strike. Are you looking at rotation of strike a bit better this time around?
Yeah, definitely. We have to. We already spoken about that, and we have to do that point really well because the last game the pitch was played when we were playing. It was almost fourth innings in 3 days time. So the pitch was a little bit difficult. Hopefully that today we get what we want.
Any team changes?
No, we go with the same team.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the news from the Sench out here is that Bangladesh have won the toss and elected to bat.
In the second ODI of the three-match series between Afghanistan and Bangladesh, the visitors won the toss and chose to bat first on the same pitch as the first ODI. Openers Tanzeed Hassan and Shamir Sarkar started well, smashing the ball around the park.
What a shot from Tanzeed into the stands.
But Ali Mohammed Ghazanfar, the hero of the first match, got Tanzeed once again in the fourth over.
Towards mid-on, and now Nabi takes the catch.
Then Najmul Hussain Shanto played a captain's knock, scoring 76 runs as he held the Bangladesh innings together on a slow and used surface. Rashid Khan and Angelia Kurote then contained the Bangladesh batters and reduced them to 184 for 6.
Use of the feet down the ground, long off is in place. It's 2 in the over.
Debutant Jakar Ali, who was in for the injured Mushfiqur Rahim, and Nasim Ahmed, back in the squad after a year, put on a valuable death over cameo partnership of 46 runs to set a target of 253.
Hits it straight, hits it big, that's gone on the way, is it? That's the 6. What a way to finish the innings.
In reply, the Afghans lost their opener Ramanullah Gurbaz early on to Taskin Ahmed once again, before Siddiqullah Tal carried on his recent form with another brilliant innings of 39.
That's such a beautiful shot.
Rahmat Shah then played anchor as he went on to score his 30th ODI half-century.
To the boundary for 4, 50 up for Rahmat Shah.
But Bangladesh bowlers kept the pressure on and claimed vital wickets, including a run-out mix-up between Naeeb and Rahmat Shah, reducing Afghanistan to 119 for 5 in the 30th over.
Oh, there's a mix-up! There's a mix-up! Rahmat Shah has to go back. What have you done?
Gulbadin put on a show with some big hits, scoring a quick-fire 26 off 25, but the Bangladeshi bowlers once again combined with pace and spin attack to bowl out Afghanistan for 184, with Nasim Ahmed claiming 3 for 28. The 68 run ended Bangladesh's 29-year wait for a win in Sharjah as they leveled the series, heading 1-1 into today's decider.
Well, what a contest we have in store. It is all to play for in this third and final one-day international. It's a three-match ODI series between these two Asian rivals, and we are all set for what will be a magical Monday, a decider here in Sharjah in the most perfect weather at this historic cricket stadium. Andrew Leonard here with you, and delighted to have Attar Ali Khan also alongside Ahmed Fadai. Gents, great to see you again. We're all set for what's a Monday climax to this. Attar, I might start with you. Talk about that victory just 2 days ago. Really impressive from Bangladesh.
Yeah, it's very good because they were under pressure because they were 1-0 down in a three-match series. The batting didn't turn up. The top order disappointed again, but to be able to go and win the toss and then score runs. The top 4 got amongst the runs. They all had starts. Yes, Najmul Hussain Shanto was the one who led from the front. Not easy to bat around, to hang around. He batted for almost 2.5 hours. But to be able to do that and then later order chip in from Jakar Ali and Nasim Ahmed did the trick, because 250 on the board, it would always be a challenge no matter who the oppositions are, especially on the surface.
Ahmed, great to have you with us too. What about Afghanistan? They've had a historic year, haven't they? Most amazing 12 months. That ODI World Cup in India, the semi-final of the T20 World Cup, also series victories over Ireland and South Africa. Big question, can they bounce back and add Bangladesh to that list here today?
I think looking at how they have played in Sharjah and how they enjoy batting under these conditions, you should have a feeling that they will rise back, they will bounce back. Nothing is lost. The series is still alive, and they can definitely bounce back and take the series. They have just beaten South Africa here. They have beaten Ireland here. So I think they should come with a lot of confidence into this final contest.
They certainly see no shortage of confidence in this Afghan squad, particularly young Ali Mohammed Ghazanfar there playing with the Cameron. Also see the legend, the icon, Hamid Hassan, who's in the squad as the bowling coach. Well, Najmul Hussain Shanto a couple of days ago, he was the star of the show. I thought he batted incredibly well with 76. Let's firstly talk about his innings, but Attar, there's also some news from Bangladesh's camp.
Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, if you talk about his batting, I thought he meant business. Remember, that was his 11th match as a skipper of one-day international for Bangladesh. and he averages more than 50 runs. Even in those situations, he picked up a very well-compiled 76. It was not a quick-fire inning. It was sort of a grit and determination to hang around. But unfortunately, later on, when we saw him coming back on the field, we saw him getting injured. And not great news for Bangladesh fans back home, because this is the one he chased and then he fell down. It's a grade 2 tear of a groin, which means he does not only misses today, but he also unfortunately misses the first 2 test matches in West Indies. To be able to what he has done in the recent past, and that's a big blow for Bangladesh. Big blow.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. A massive blow for a player who's been in such good form, and also we've been so impressed with his leadership. So we're here at Sharjah again for this decider. The pitch is always a hot topic. It's a fresh one today. Let's get out to Ramiz Raja, see what he makes of it.
Well, once again, there's a little bit of breeze to improve the comfort level of the players. What about the pitch? It's a brand new pitch, but its character seems to be the same. You know, same color, not as much sheen as we saw on the last pitch, but still good batting conditions if you win the toss and bat first. What happens in the second part of the innings is quite interesting, because this pitch changes maybe for the worse for some of the batters, but it still has something in it for the bowling side. So overall, I think you'll have to put your head down, make sure you get to a 230 plus score, and then when chasing, you've got to look at partnerships. Overall, you know, few cracks here and there are not going to worry a lot of batsmen, and the idea is really to hit that hard length, look for some variations, and look to enjoy this. This is the series decider, so I'm just hoping that it's a great game. I'm sure it will be a great game.
Well, what Ramiz manifests tends to come true. I think we will have a great game. There's Phil Simmons, who had his first victory as head coach. And what about these Bangladeshi spinners? A bit more conventional than the Afghan spin lineup, the likes of Nasim Ahmed, Rishad Hussain. Will he come into the team today? Mehdi Hassan Miraz, we suspect he might captain today. And you also saw Mahmudullah there on screen. Yes.
Pleasure to speak to Mushtaq Ahmed, the spin bowling coach for Bangladesh. Looking at the spinners, there are few that must have impressed you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Of course, they all are very good. They all match winners. As we know that Bangladesh, one of the strength is spin department. So I'm very excited to working with those guys basically.
Yeah, we've seen Mehdi Hassan Miraj taking a little bit more responsibility. He's bowled beautifully. But tell us a little bit about Nasim Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox, who bowled beautifully and also batted nicely in the end.
I was very impressed. That was the first time last couple of days, you know, we were sharing some ideas in the net practice. But he's very clear. He's got a great temperament. I was very impressed with his temperament. You know, he was very clear with his role, and he know what he's going to do if he's going to bowl. And obviously, as you said, you know, batting-wise, you know, like he showed his momentum. He gave us the momentum in batting in the end. And he's a good fieldsman also. So I think those are the cricketers that are very handy cricket with the wide ball cricket also. So I think I was very, very impressed with him. As you said, Miraz Mehdi, obviously, you know, like being a spinner, you got to look for the wickets, and especially on those kind of pitches. My message always to them, you know, don't you worry to going for runs, basically trying to get wickets. In middle overs, if we're trying to get wickets, hopefully Bangladesh can start winning more matches, inshallah.
Just a little bit on touching on Rishad Hussain, very impressive, did play the first match. Just a few words on him too.
I think he's a match winner. He's a like leg spinner, tall leg spinner who can spin the ball very hard, and he's got a good drift. He's working on his wrong one. Obviously, he's new in the scene now, but I think slowly and quickly, in same time, he's learning the art of getting wickets. You know, that's why he has to understand international cricket, even white ball cricket, a 50-over game. You got to bowl good overs to get wickets and understand his on-field positions. I think that's a very important, and he's a very smart kid, and he's a very coachable kid, I think, and he will learn very quickly.
All right, thank you very much, and all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was Mushtaq Ahmed there, the spin bowling coach for Bangladesh. Always good to hear his thoughts. Here's some of the Afghan players going through their warm-ups, and certainly they will look to be bouncing back from their defeat a couple of days ago. A little while earlier, we also had a bit of a pre-match chat. That was Devendra Kumar, who was down pitch side with us, and he was chatting to Gulbadeen Naeeb. Let's get over and have a look at that.
Gulbadeen Naeeb, The most experienced all-rounders here in the Afghanistan lineup joining us for a brief chat. Gulbuddin, what's the recipe for success here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium as an all-rounder?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yeah, first of all, yeah, Sharjah, if you look at the history of the Sharjah stadium and also the wicket conditions, so everyone just talking about the spinners, his ball spinning sometimes. But like if you look to the condition here, exactly, so it's our home ground, so we can take advantage. This is a plus point for us. Yeah, but if you look for the opposition, so they also have a great balance side. So yeah, Sharjah is like a spinning track, it's slow track, but as a all-rounder, as a medium pacer, so it didn't help a lot for the seamers like right now. So but I'm looking for the opportunity to, if the captain give it the ball to me, and also we have, if you look, we have 4 spinners on the side, so we didn't have much options.
But within coming back to the conditions, how do the conditions change from day to night?
Yeah, definitely. If you look at the Sharjah stadium history, so it's not like it's a day or night situation. If it's changing session by session, like hour by hour. So when we practice here, like the last 9 days here, so even we practice in the day, also we practice at the night time. So the wicket behavior is changing totally, like a session by session, like hour after hour. Is sometimes spinning a lot, sometimes ball skating, sometimes balls coming low, sometimes good seaming. So like it's not like you can say. So it's like exactly after the and night time the ball will be swinging, or it's. I think it's not like this way, but it's like a difficult wicket, so no can read easily. So you adjust yourself there.
That's just it for today's game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to Devendra Kumar, who had Gulbuddin Naib with them. We'll have a bit of a chat now about Afghanistan's all-rounders. Ahmed, it's something they've always been blessed with, isn't it? Plenty of different options, pace bowlers, spin bowlers, almost all of them can bat as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and a lot of experience that they bring in and they can share with youngsters. Mohammad Nabi, Gulbuddin Naib, we just heard, even Rashid Khan, he's handy with the bat as well. So it's good to see these all-rounders stepping up for Afghanistan. It's a day today that these all-rounders need to step up and give Afghanistan the victory that they're looking for.
Okay, just a quick question as well for Attar Ali Khan here. Attar, who's going to be the one that will step up today in the absence of Najmul Hussain Shanto? Who's going to be the batter that will come in?
I think if you look at the way Tanzit Hassan Tamim started, the way his innings yesterday, and also Shumo Sharkar, he got 30 odd in quick time. I think if you get a start, you got to convert that in capital at cash. I think these are the 2 players who I feel can make a big impact in this game.
Yeah, Shamir Sharkar in particular looked really, really good. Okay, the toss was taking place a little while earlier, about 15 to 20 minutes ago. Let's go and find out what happened there.
It's another warmish afternoon here, and we are ready for the toss. The 2 captains are out here. Javed Al-Srinath is the match referee. You have the coin, the Afghanistan skipper. Hashmatullah, go ahead.
Tail.
Tail is the call.
Tail is the call.
You win the toss and you would be?
Yes, would be bat first. Batting. Yes.
Mehdi?
Yes.
What is it going to be?
I'm going to batting.
Bat first? Any particular reason?
Yeah, definitely. I thought the wicket looks good in the first innings. I saw in previous 2 matches, and the first innings very important for us. So that's why we're going for batting.
And it's a milestone match for you. You're playing your 100th ODI. How does that feel?
Yeah, definitely. It's good momentum for me. You know, I also played 100 test match. It's a long journey for me. I also played so many matches. So it's a great moment for me.
Yeah, but this is to play for this contest. It's a series decider. You don't have your regular skipper. Any other team changes for you?
Yes, I got 2 changes. Unfortunately, Shantu is not playing. He got injured in the last match, and he replaced Zakir Hassan, and also Taskin is not playing. He's replaced Nahid Rana.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Hashmatullah, well, this is, I mean, an important contest for you. You want to win this. This is your home series. Now batting second again. It was a bit of a tester for you guys last time around. What needs to be better today in this contest?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, the pitch is new. The other one, we played 2 ODIs on that. So it's a fresh pitch and it looks a little bit drier and rougher. So hopefully the behavior will be changed right from the first ball. I think it will spin in here. chasing the target is a little bit difficult here, but we will try to learn what we did wrong in the last game, and we will try to do well today.
I think one of the things that the batters didn't do in that run chase was rotation of strike. Are you looking at rotation of strike a bit better this time around?
Yeah, definitely. We have to. We already spoken about that, and we have to do that point really well because the last game the pitch was played when we were playing. It was almost fourth innings in 3 days time, so the pitch was a little bit difficult. Hopefully that today we get what we want.
Any team changes?
No, we go with the same team.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the news from the St. out here is that Bangladesh have won the toss and elected to bat.
Well, the first 2 games have gone to the side that has won the toss, and it's a great day for Mehdi Hassan Miraz, his 100th ODI. Also 2 changes, one of those enforced, Attar, for Bangladesh.
Yeah, Nazmul and Shanto, yes, congratulations to Mehdi Hassan Miraz, who will play his 100th one-day international. The 2 changes that you talk about is Zakir Hassan right at the top of the order. He might go and open the innings. And also Taskin Ahmed been rested. And watch out for this player called Nahid Rana, tall and quick, the quickest of the lot, so he can surprise the batters with some genuine pace. Since they're batting for the top 4 matters the most for Bangladesh. They need to put their hands up and ensure they put a really good score.
Certainly the batting will be keen to do that. That production line of Bangladeshi fast bowlers continues to shine. Okay, Ahmed, what about this Afghan side? Are you surprised they've stuck with the same 11?
Well, interestingly, unchanged playing 11. Well, this shows that they are showing faith in the same playing 11, suggesting continuity, but again, you might want an extra batter. But it will have to start with Fazal Faruqi because Afghanistan are bowling. So Ala Mohammad Ghazan, Fazal Faruqi have to give a good start. But then chasing it down, Rahmat Shah look good. Siddiq Qatil can do it. He's shown it in the Emerging Asia Cup. And Rahmanullah Gurbaz, a lot will be expected of him and Azmat, who hasn't scored yet.
Yeah, for me, one of the keys will be how does Fazal Haq Faruqi go with the new ball, particularly given how expensive he was the other day. Attar, what will the final messages be here from Phil Simmons? How important is it to win this series?
Very important. The message will be loud and clear. Play with a lot of freedom. Don't worry about who you're missing out. The ones you have in the 11, go and do your best. Put your best foot forward and the result will come in there.
Afghanistan, we spoke about Ahmed coming into this series as maybe being favourites. Is their confidence shook from 2 days prior, or are they going to believe that they can win this series today?
I think they still can believe in themselves. Playing 11, the same from the last 2 games, suggested there is faith in the same playing 11, and there is a lot of confidence in him, so it should pay off, I believe.
Well, guys, I want to thank you both so much for your thoughts. You can see that the players are on their way, and it's starting to get loud out here in the middle yet again. Let's get upstairs to the 2 commentators. The first voices you'll hear will be Devendra Kumar, who'll be joined by Ramiz Raja.
It's amazing afternoon here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium on this magnificent Monday afternoon. The Bangladesh captain winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Opening the batting is Tanjeed Hassan. His average is not so inspiring, but these are early days for him in one-day internationals. New partner for him today, no Shanto, out injured, groin injury. And Soumya Sarkar has been consistently delivering the performances in this tournament in particular. He's coming back after a long layoff, and he's shown some application on this pitch. A lot of expectations went for 69 in 7 overs in the previous game, 48 wickets, just 2 wickets away from that milestone of 50 wickets. Fazal Faruqi, his captain, would want better performance from him. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Ramiz Raja. Good afternoon, Ramiz.
Good afternoon to all our viewers. Fazal Haq's role will have to be revisited after every couple of overs. I was looking forward to maybe spin attack from both ends, because this is a much drier surface, doesn't have the kind of sheen that we saw on the last one, so dry conditions should attract a lot of spin early on with the new ball. So Afghanistan still trying with a bit of pace. Let's hope he does a better job, because it was an up and down performance from him in that last important contest.
In last couple of years, Fazal Faruqi has been astonishing for Afghanistan, striking with the new ball. He's got the ability to swing the ball massively. They got slip in position. Hashmat was talking about the importance of his spin. He was expecting the first ball to turn. It's a different pitch today.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
All in readiness. They got slip in position, third on the boundary. Men at backward point. Men in the covers, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. And fine leg on the boundary. Swing straight away. New ball swings here. It swings more in the evening under lights. Slightly better conditions. Normally it's very hot and humid here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, but strong breeze blowing across the ground. Some comfort for the players and some assistance for the fast bowler as well. The series is tied 1-1. Afghanistan, with a lot of expectation, the way they've been performing of late to win the series here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Player miss, getting the ball to swing again. He's bowling beautifully. Good start to Fazal Faruqi to his spell.
A nice seam position, but there's a little bit of width and batsman should have cashed in. I think it's important for Bangladesh to realize that there is an opening, an opportunity against Faruqi. Low in confidence, he was put away for plenty in the last contest, so might as well put pressure back on him straight away.
Too far outside the off stump, width given, not capitalized once again.
Everything happening in kind of slow motion because there's another opportunity, ball at around 131 clicks. So it wasn't an express delivery. Once again, width, once again, no footwork from the left-hander. You've got to go back and across really to cover that line. So a couple of opportunities missed, I would say.
It tells something about getting the opportunity to play after a longer period of time, but solidly defended this time around. The footwork becomes crucial when the batter comes at the crease. Tells us about his mindset as a batter.
Bangladesh would be looking to pile on the pressure by building partnerships. That is how they were so good against Afghanistan in the last game. There were quiet periods. There were periods where we didn't see a lot of shot making, but they got the job done to get to a 250 score. I think they're reading from the same script. I think the start is a bit cautious, but a couple of opportunities that have been missed by the left-hander. He should have crashed a couple of fours past point.
Drifting down the leg side. Will be cut off. Should be back for two. Just losing his line.
He probably looked for a slower ball. 107.7 kph. Good change of pace. I think he wanted that ball to start from off and hit middle and leg stump. It's kind of an off-cutter attempted by him with a new ball. You know, gripping the new ball and look for variations can be a bit tough at times.
First 20 overs in batting department. Crucial. Sweetly timed, but straight to the fielder. Good connection that will give a bit of confidence to the batter. Middling it. Two changes for Bangladesh today. One forced and Tuscan is not playing. He's got good record against Gurbaz in particular, and Gurbaz is someone who can change the course of the action with his attacking batsmanship. Straight to the fielder. Just one wayward delivery, otherwise good start from Fazal Faruqi. 3 without loss, Bangladesh.
time around. Sorry, you want leg stump? Long way. More. Leg stump. Center.
Allah Mohammad introduced. 8 wickets already in the competition. In this series, he has been bowling beautifully with the new ball. He's been making sure that he provides early breakthroughs to Afghanistan to set the tone with ball in hand. Very consistent for someone at the age of 18. He's got slip in position. Man on the sweep on the onside and the boundary, a deep square. Nicely tucked, good timing. Runs here. 2 runs for Somi Sarkar.
Yes, very good in the last game. Stroked the ball beautifully through the offside. A natural timer of the ball. But he's got to be more efficient than getting a good-looking 30 or a 40.
Into the gap on the onside, more runs. Another couple. With the amount of experience that he possesses, Somi Sarkar, he should be converting these starts into something substantial, especially when Shantu is not playing. Extra responsibility on his shoulders to get those runs to compete against high-quality opponent in Afghanistan.
Yes, you've got to be a little fitter also, because what happens is when you're shaping up well, suddenly your legs go. And it is pretty warm and humid here, and so you've got to really be fit to get those 40s into maybe 70s and 80s. I think one area where Bangladesh need to progress as a batting unit is to score more hundreds as a batting unit. But credit has to be given to Gazanfar now. He's only, what, 18, right? And the way he's aced the pedestal of being the frontline decimator for Afghanistan against the opposition is remarkable, really. For an 18-year-old to have that kind of a mentality and show resolve, and then to bowl well with the new ball and come back later in various spells and still bamboozle the opposition is a testament to how good he is.
He was brilliant in the recently concluded Sharjah Cricket League, and if you top this Sharjah Cricket League, it means that you are so good, because Rashid was participating, Nabi was participating, all the key players participating, and still he went on to dominate the chart, the bowling charts. Allah Mohammad. Also, a lot had changed when it comes to fitness aspect. The Afghanistan Cricket Board, they put the players in quarantine for 20 days. To change their routines, dietary habits. Takes the edge. Long chase. Karote is there.
The other thing that he is good at is that he rushes the batsman. He's at the batsman quicker than you anticipate. Now this otherwise should have been driven through the offside for more runs than it actually did in the end. It was an outside edge because he picked the length late and it was pushed through at a good pace also.
Nicely clipped through the onside. He should be going back for another two. Two. Coming back to pushing through the air. Strong fingers. They play with tape ball cricket in Afghanistan to begin with. You have to push the ball through to get the batters out, and that's how they bowl quickly. Strong fingers and tape ball experience coming handy. Not only they are mystery bowlers, at the same time they bowl at the pace And their accurate ball is difficult for batters to pick something off the surface and find a solution. Another good delivery. Right in the channel now.
Gets it to spin back into the stumps. I think he'll get a lot of support from this pitch. It's a drier pitch. It doesn't have the kind of sheen, so ball will grip and spin.
Cricket through the air, cricket off the surface as well. 2 overs gone, 11 without loss, Bangladesh. Bangladesh captain winning the toss and deciding to bat first. 11 without loss in this all-important encounter. The decider here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Fazal Faruqi to continue from the far end. Down the track, he's beaten. Good aggressive stroke attempted from Tanjeed. Searching for first wicket in the series. It's not very often. Fazal Faruqi goes wicketless. Plenty of deliveries wide of the off stump. Was a spraying around both sides of the wicket in the previous game. Edge is found, dropped. Widest delivery, feeling for it, and Gulbuddin Naib has dropped.
Yeah, he's not moving his feet across. Very much static at where he is. And so this should have earned him more than an edge. Wide delivery, chase, should have been caught. Sharp chance, low chance, but you're in that area because you're kind of specialist.
Can understand that frustration from Fazal Faruqi. Edge is found, it's going fine. Good diving attempt.
Ghazanfar was the fielder. He fielded extremely well. He's pretty tall. At times looks a bit stiff also for a young kid, but he's done a good job. Once again, wider of the stumps. And that should have been taken. It was a difficult one. Hit his fingers. It was a low dying catch. And that's the other thing regarding Sharjah pitch. You're never in as a slip catcher, as a wicket keeper, because the ball dies on you.
Also more inside and outside edges here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Normally you don't see too many inside or outside edges from top of the players. Trying to work through the onside. 2 sounds.
That's his speciality. He had set up the left-hander quite well outside the off-stump, and Shomir Sarkar there, he was a little bit lazy, a little late on that in-swinging angle, and he had to really get that angle right, Faruqi. Because he's bowled wider of the stumps around that off-stump channel, and certainly this one came back with the seam, would have gone on to miss the stumps down the leg side. The idea was great, but the execution was a little less than perfect.
He's hovering around there, getting close to take a wicket. Driven straight to the fielder. Much better with footwork this time around. He's into his second over, none for 4. captain persisting with the same field. They got slip and Gulubuddin Naib. Slower delivery to mark the end of the third over. 12 without loss.
Shabba boys.
Afghanistan winning comprehensively in the first match by 92 runs. In the second game, it was turn for Bangladesh to win comprehensively by 68 runs. One-sided affairs. First two, it's a final. The decider. Allah Mohammed to continue. Beautifully struck. Lovely stroke of the back foot. Brilliant. Great commitment in the outfield.
Yeah, well, Wade stayed on the back foot, and it was not exactly a cut shot, but a punch, a slice through the point area. Well fielded. Afghanistan showing a bit of desperation, which is the way to go. This is the series decider.
Sharp turn for Allah Mohammed. At good pace as well, 91 km/h.
Wow, that one zipped through. He had a great night. Picked up wickets. Twice he's picked up the left-hander.
He has an edge over Tanjeed.
Bangladesh have got to be careful here. They need a good start. 14 without a wicket in 3.3 is a goodish start, but the ball is gripping and spinning, and we know that Afghanistan would not want to chase a big score. So I'm sure they'd unleash all their spinning talent. You soon will see Nabi and Rashid coming and putting Afghanistan on the pedestal. Oh, that's gone. Beats the infield, will go and hit the fence. Picked up the length so early, I think he probably picked up the leg spinner as well. First boundary of the innings.
Good shot. A confident stroke to the delight of the Bangladeshi fans here. Was fixed the length early, picks it from well outside the option, playing with the tide. Good connection. A solid stroke from Tanjeed. Taking the attack to the opposition, that's the another way to negate the spinners. Lovely tossed-up delivery. Mindset plays a big part. You can have different types of surfaces, different types of the bowlers, but dominance at the crease is determined by the intent. Good intent from Tanjeed on that occasion to take the charge. 6 runs already from this over. Big shot attempted, it's gone up in the air. This could be caught. Fielder dropped it. Challenging. Hashmat Shahidi, the captain of Afghanistan cricket team. Strong breeze swallowing away 19 without loss, Bangladesh. It's a Firebird production for Afghanistan Cricket Board here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, hosting the Etisalat Cup. Afghanistan versus Bangladesh. Into the decider. Potential opportunity created.
I mean, this is not good from Afghanistan. This should have been taken. This is international cricket, and so captain has got to lead by example. Afghanistan missed quite a few opportunities in the last contest as well. Some half chances not taken, and in this spell of 4.1 overs, they've dropped Afghanistani batsmen twice now. One in the slips, and this should have been taken. Running backwards can always be arduous, a little difficult, but at this level, surely the captain has got to lead them into action.
Two opportunities created, two catching opportunities, one at slip. Third on the boundary, finally on the boundary, slip in position. Drifting down the leg side, it's coming fine, it's come underneath us for 4.
These are needless runs. I know he's trying to get that ball back into the stumps, but his form has been patchy, and so he's not really been able to target them properly. This was a toughie for the keeper also. Extra runs conceded. There's more frustration you're seeing building up in the Afghanistan camp. He's dropped a catch. His bowler has gone for 4 wides. Couple of opportunities missed by Afghanistan fielders.
Pressure is building on Afghanistan. They're not reacting it well. It's a decider. The expectation that they would win this series after the way they performed against South Africa.
So 2 things can happen if you're really switched on. You obviously become determined, or you can lose the plot also because you become a bit nervous also. So idea is to relax, just calm your nerves and not worry about the end result. Right now, Afghanistan need to have a very good first session here. The power play 1 has got to be better than what it has transpired so far. That's a lovely cover drive. Really is delectable, delicious, whatever you want to call it. Shomio looks $1 million when he's hitting the ball like that through the offside.
A delightful stroke from Soumya Sarkar. Pitched up once again, searching for the swing. Gorgeously driven. Elegance of a left-hander in his stroke making. Terrific ball striking. They're building on, the crowd is getting behind them. Slow delivery and hammered it straight down the ground. A powerful stroke from Soumya Sarkar. He picks up another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Sarkar.
So Farooqi has got to keep it simple. He's trying too many things. In 6 balls, he's trying to bowl about 8 varieties. The slow ball is picked off very, very nicely. I still would have wanted a spin attack from both ends. Farooqi has had a very, very average tournament so far. His last game wasn't such a great game. I think with the kind of variations we've seen from Farooqi, it could have been a good choice in the middle phase of the innings. The slow balls, the swinging Yorkers, the in-swinging angle. See, that's once again on the pads. Maybe he's trying too much. Maybe he's a little worried, a little flustered, frustrated, looking for wickets. He hasn't picked up a wicket yet in this 3-match series, and that can have an impact on your psyche.
That's why they talk about having process in place, about knowing the construction of the over when things are not going according to your script. You have to find a method to summon up the basic skills rather than thinking about executing the skills that give you wickets. It's been a very, very expensive over from Fazil Farooqi already. I'll take a single. 5 overs gone. Bangladesh beginning well, 35 without loss.
A flying start from Bangladesh. Turning the series around comprehensively in the second ODI, picking up a big win. And now they have started in grand fashion. Always important to win the toss here at Sharjah. And I think both captains, no doubt, would have liked to have had a bat first. But for Afghanistan, it could be so different. 2 drop catches in the first 5 overs. Very good afternoon to Attar Ali Khan. Attar, you must be pleased with this start.
Yeah, Bangladesh will be happy because this is the highest partnership, the opening partnership in the series from both sides. That's Ghazanfar, a boundary. Attempted to play that slog sweep, and then similar deliveries on the right of the screen. This was dropped. Look where it the impact on the bat. That catch should have been taken by the skipper. But I'm just a couple of things that have come to my mind. That's the drop catch. First, I think this surface is very good for batting. I haven't seen that turn that we saw in the last couple of matches. And the other thing which strikes me even more is looking at the seam attack. I mean, Afghanistan have gone in with the same 11. Why not picked up another spinner? Because the spinners have done the trick for them. And to back that up, just to back that up, if you look at what the seamers have done for Afghanistan, beg your pardon, they picked up only a single wicket with an economy of 6.87, whereas the spinners have picked up 16 wickets, economy of 3.77. I thought they should have picked up an extra spinner.
Yeah, unchanged in all 3 matches, the same 11. They've got a 19-player squad here. It's not like they don't have options for who could come in. Hashmatullah Shahidi may say to you, I've got enough spin options. Maybe the pressure coming on Fazal Haq Farooqi. You look at who's on the bench, the likes of Fareed Ahmed, left arm quick. Naveed Zadran's been very impressive for me in Test cricket, particularly. Noor Ahmed not in the team, the left arm wrist spinner. A wealth of riches. Looks a very good batting surface. 6 overs gone, 37 for none. Well, there is Noor Ahmed. Attar, if I listen to you, you would have liked to see him in the 11 today.
I would have picked him up straight away. Noor Mohammad, remember, left arm wrist spinner. 22 wickets in the recently concluded CPL. He was a leading wicket taker for St. Lucia. They went on to win the CPL 2024. Put him in. He's the one in form.
Yeah, including 3 for 19 in the final. Yeah. So Shahidi's been forced into this change. One of the blessings of Afghan cricket is all their all-round options. They've got so many. Ormitsai has been short of runs in this series. He may have a very big role to perform with the ball today.
Well, they've got a good start here. They've got laying a good solid foundation. Yeah, a couple of catches should have been taken, but that's the way it goes. If you don't hold on to it, they just might hurt you a little bit more. But what Afghanistan also needs to remember that this is a good surface to bat on. They have a very strong batting lineup. Flicked away. Look at that go. Oh, well fielded in the deep. So when you see the ball behaving on that surface, ball coming nicely onto the bat, so the batters need to back themselves up to play a bigger role.
This is a really good stop here from Rahmat Shah because it's going to his weaker side. One of the more experienced players, actually a second ball on the field there. I think that's been safely taken off now. One of those ones errant from the pre-match warm-ups with the batters. So Rahmat Shah as well, not just to avoid the boundary rope, but also another ball that was just floating on the Sharjah outfield. Now, Tanzid Hassan, he is full of potential. He's full of... Let's get a look at this quickly, Atter. What's that other ball doing on there? Never seen that before.
Yeah, somebody forgot to pick it up. Yeah, Tanzid Hassan Tamim likes to play shots. Azmatullah Omar Zai bringing that ball back into the left-hander. There's a hint of movement. He struggled with the timing. He's now scored 10 of 21, but he needs to remember that it's a good start. It's about partnership. It's about trusting your partner. And Shumar Sharjah, who's striking at 100, looking good. As a batter, you might find it difficult at times, but you need to be patient. You need to be patient, ensure that if you can survive that period of uncertainty, hang on, then batting will get easier.
Particularly when you started so brightly, haven't you? And Tanzid into his 18th ODI today, he's shown real glimpses of brilliance. The occasional innings, but those two previous shots that he just played, Sharker goes just enough over the head of mid-on. Won't have the pace to get to the rope. Do they need to be playing as many shots as they are, I suppose, is the question I'm asking.
I think important for someone like Shumar Sharjah, because when he hit that shot, he stood and he thought that he timed it better. But it just hung around. It flew over the top of that fielder at mid-on. So it didn't come from the middle part of the bat. Maybe the ball twisting. Here you go. He's thinking it's a boundary. It's not. So once you play that shot as a batter, you must take the first one quickly. Maybe a third one would have been a possibility.
Really good start from Azmatullah Omar. Some good signs there. No shortage of pace either. 7 bowled, 41 for none. Well, what a big disparity we've seen between the performance of the Afghan spinners and the Afghan seamers. We've seen the spinners be really effective, pick up lots of wickets. Picked up all the wickets, didn't they, in the previous ODI? Just the one across the whole series for Afghanistan and their fast bowlers. So what I suppose the conundrum is, if they're sticking with the same 11, Farooqi's having a little bit of a bad one, isn't he? Not having his best series. You're going to have to rely upon Azmatullah Omar, maybe Gulbari Naib a bit through the middle overs. So there's going to be a heavy reliance, isn't there, on the spinners. Nabi, Rashid. Have a look at this. 3.77 the spinners are going for. That's world class. Delighted. Anything under 4. Seamers are going at nearly 8. Only taken 1 wicket at her.
That's an issue. That's an issue that needs to be addressed. Because you don't mind, because when you come to these part of the world, at times batting is easy, and also for seamers it's a bit of a struggle because there's no real seam movement apart from the early overs with the new ball. And as a batter, you would enjoy a ball coming on to the bat. So the problem is that you've only picked up 1 wicket. Look at Bangladesh. They picked up 11 in the 2 matches so far. The seamers.
Good stroke. Holds his shape really nicely. Very nearly gets it all the way. I think it's just bounced inside the rope. Will be given as 4 by umpire Alex Wharf. 2 very elegant left-handers here.
Now that's a very good shot. And you can understand the fact that there's not too much turn available. He times it to perfection over the top of the infield. Maybe just bounce over before the ropes. But nevertheless, it's a very good and a positive attacking stroke from the youngster, Tanzid Hassan.
Really good diving stop, cover point, it's Ormatsai. He's a fine fielder. Just a great all-round cricketer, isn't he, that young man? 4-run save for me, Atar.
Yeah, absolutely, that should have been put away. Look how short this is. And he connects well, but he doesn't find the gap. Really good piece of fielding. If he had missed that, that would have been boundary.
Well, it's a carbon copy. Not quite the same connection this time, but the same result. 4 more. Bangladesh are off to a flying start here. The 2 southpaws at the top, doing it in some style.
Well, I did mention earlier that this is a very good batting surface, and you can see how both the batters have handled themselves, especially in this over. Tanzid Hassan, once again, it's the width, and once there is width, no stopping Tanzid Hassan. Another lovely shot over the top of the infield, over the cover. Maybe the idea from Mohammad Ami is to get Ghazanfar bowled a little bit closer on the stumps, because once it's a little bit wide, he's not taking a back step. He's eyeing to hit it over the top. Good piece of timing one more time. This time, the mid-off-fielder goes back, and the long-on fielder comes inside the circle.
It's just also a better option, isn't it, than the slog sweep? We saw him put 1 slog sweep away, but then be dropped off the other time he attempted it. Safe stroke. A very skillful one to boot. 8 runs from the 8th over, 49 for none. Two sides with very different strengths to their bowling lineup. Look at the wickets that the quick bowlers have taken for Bangladesh. 13. Economy rate still higher than the spin economy rate. And the spin numbers similar to those of Afghanistan. But doesn't that show the ever-growing depth and brilliance of Bangladesh's pace attack?
Yeah, they've taken 2 more. I thought it was 11. Wow. Gorgeous looking cover drive from the bat of Shummo Sharkar. Brings up the 50 for Bangladesh. It's turning out to be a really good start, and the fans loving it.
Yeah, right now the Afghan fans cannot be heard. The reason why, the openers for Bangladesh on the charge. This, for me, one of the shots of the morning. So elegant, isn't he, when he gets it right? Shummo Sharkar, 31 years of age. You talk about your best batting years being between 28 and 32. In and around there, your eyes are still perfect, your reactions are spot on the money. Sharkar, who's so often shown so much promise, could be coming into one of the best phases of his career.
Yeah, he needs to cash in. He's gone to 24 of 22. But just going back to the point that we're trying to analyze, we saw what Afghanistan have done in the bowling department. Have a look at that. It's a huge different space. It's 13 wickets, and I still feel on this kind of a track it's a very good economy of 4.91. Spin only 5 wickets, but then they really dry up the runs with that economy of under 4 runs and over. So it's a really great combination. 13 wickets and only 1 from Afghanistan.
Chopped on. Well, how often do we see this from Shamia Sharkar? He looks $1 million, and then he somehow finds a way to get out. Credit to Ormitsai. Thought he bowled a really good first over, and he's the one who makes that first breakthrough.
And it's the seamer, Andrew. It's the seamer who does the trick. Finally, opening partnership broken. Yeah, unlucky. A little bit lazy, a little bit late. And it gets an inside edge and goes on to hit the stumps. It's a good wicket for Azmatullah Omarzai. And Afghanistan will be very happy to see the back of Shamia Sharkar, who looked good, but just for 24. Bangladesh, 53 for 1.
Well, a big moment for Afghanistan. They desperately needed it. They have the breakthrough, and here is one of the changes. One of the 2 changes for Bangladesh. In comes Zakir Hissan. This one is an enforced change because of that injury to Najmul Hussain Shanto, the captain, who was so impressive, the player of the match in the previous game. And he has come to the crease because of this. Sharkar had just driven one beautifully through the covers. Just playing away from his body here, Attar, isn't he? And is it a little bit of a nothing shot?
Yeah, look at his feet planted. The bat going through the motion and then the feet not going close to the pitch of the delivery. He'll be disappointed because he was looking good. Really good start.
Look at his numbers in this series. 33, 35, 24. It's great to be getting in, but you've got to cash in when you get in. Should be at the peak of his career. He's played a lot of ODI cricket. Anything you can put your finger on as to why Sharkar keeps getting in and then gets out.
Maybe short lapses of concentration. That's the only thing that comes to my mind, Andrew. Because he's played a gorgeous looking cover drive, and look how lazy he plays it. Might have just kept a shade lower also. But you got to make sure that you hang around and you find a method, even though the ball, even if it keeps low, you got to go behind the line of the ball. And obviously I mentioned about the movement of his right foot on the money. It's a good over. It's a terrific over. After that, conceding that boundary in the first delivery, he's come back pretty strongly.
I thought he bowled a very good first over actually as well, and he's not really doing anything special. He's just doing what Fazal Haq Farooqi didn't do, bowling in a channel and bowling some line and length. Yeah, tricky time of things for Sharkar, because he was opening the batting, wasn't he, in the T20 World Cup, but in and out of the team. I think he played 3 of the matches over there in USA and the Caribbean. This time threatens the inside edge. Excellent over. 4 runs and the wicket come from it. Bangladesh 53 for 1. That's the expected lineup today for Bangladesh's batting order. Probably going to see the new skipper next. Mahdi Hassan Miraz at number 4. And we'll now see the former captain of Afghanistan. Most remarkable career, this man, Mohammad Nabi. Starts slowly through the air, and he tempts Tanzid into giving it away. Afghanistan have 2 in 2 overs, and the game is turned in a matter of moments.
What a change and what a start to Mohammad Nabi. Again, it's Tanzid Hassan Tamim. The first delivery that he faces for Mohammad Nabi, trying to play a big expansive drive, and it goes in the air. Soft dismissal, but what a start for Mohammad Nabi. That's exactly what he wanted. See the back of Tanzid Hassan Tamim. He's gone. It's 53 for 2.
Well, 10 minutes ago, Bangladesh fans across Dhaka, Chittagong, Sylhet, beautiful Cox's Bazar were watching on from back home going, everything is going swimmingly, and all of a sudden the game has changed. Here is the man who's captaining his country for the first time in international cricket. It's his 100th ODI to boot. He's played 49 test matches and 27 T20Is. He's been anointed as a likely captain for a long time, since he led the Bangladesh under-19s in that home World Cup in 2016. Actually captained them in 2014 too. He gets off the mark immediately. He's come to the wicket because of this. This is not something that Tanzi's going to want to see again.
Probably eyeing to hit it over the top of the infield, but when a new bowler does come in, you need to tell yourself, okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. This is still a good pitch to bat on. And you've lost 1 wicket in the previous over. Take a little bit more responsibility. Yeah, irresponsible, unnecessary from Tanzid Hassan.
Well, look at the exultation from Hashmatullah Shahidi. Also a little bit of relief, because he was the one who dropped Shamya Sharkar. And then Gulbadin was the one who dropped Tanzid Hassan. So both of the 2 openers were given lives. Both are now back in the hutch, and that's a very relieved captain.
Yeah, attacking field now. There is a fielder at short extra cover for that drive through the offside. If it goes in the air, he might come into business. Nicely swept away. Wrong line from Mohammad Nabi. So Zakir Hassan sweeps it, and sweeps well to open the account with a boundary.
Helped around the corner. See Nabi, he's just trying to go nice and slow through the air, isn't he? Trying to tempt the batters, but it's the wrong line. Good identification of that, and a little bit of relief for the Bangladesh fans in particular. Such an asset to have, isn't he, Nabi? They're conventional, orthodox off breaks, but when there's left-handers at the crease, they're ever so dangerous. Now, rather than Bangladesh having dominated this power play, it's probably honours even or in and around that. Very nearly could have belonged to Afghanistan if that didn't flick the inside edge. 10 overs in the books, 58 for 2.
Omar Zai has looked good in a good rhythm today. But it's been a good leadership. This is what transpired early on. Tanzeed or not was dropped by Gulbadin Naib, but then again he was dropped when he was on 7 by Hashmatullah Shahidi. Got a life and then he cashed it out alongside Shomer Sarkar, putting together a brilliant show. Took on the bowlers until Azmatullah Omar Zai came and got Shomer Sarkar sent back. And then in the next over, as Nabi came, sent Tanzeed back to the pavilion. So it has been an even Stevens for both Afghanistan and Bangladesh as far the first 10 overs are concerned. Afghanistan has bounced back with 2 wickets. They've been good. Ah, this is a chance. Can it hit it? Yes! He has got the bullseye. And this is Bangladesh batting falling apart. What a brilliant show by Afghanistan. How beautifully have they bounced back.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant in the field. Good intensity, picks straight. Excellent throw. Mangal Karote, you cannot keep him out. Captain is happy. Afghans rolling here. 3 wickets in quick succession. Jackie goes for 4. It's 58 for 3. Afghanistan rocking back in some fashion, pushing the momentum back in their favor from what was transferring. A good partnership building and then losing 3 wickets for 5 runs. Tawhid Hirdoy comes to the crease. What a dramatic change in momentum. 32 matches for him. Protection there on the boundary. 3 wickets for 5 runs.
Yeah, this has been a strong comeback from Afghanistan. But that run out in particular, it was bowled nicely. Wanted the run off was Zakir. And Nangar Kharote had to aim at 3 stumps with his left arm into play. Bullseyes, send back Zakir out. Yes, you can tell from the expression, there was not a run. Frustration for Zakir, but nothing he can do about it. The pumped up Afghanistan camp, they want this. The energy has been positive today. The ground fielding has been very, very good. Yes, they have dropped catches, but they have not let the boundaries go easy. First 3 overs, they didn't give away any boundary. Ran hard, kept it to 2, maximum 3. Tells you about the intent and energy in the camp. A couple of drop chances, all of a sudden, maybe you would think that the shoulders have dropped down, but not to be. I think that Nabi's over was a very good tactical change from the skipper, Hashmatullah Shahidi. Tanzeed, who was living on 2 chances, saw the opportunity for a shot inside out. Straight away, first ball from Mohammad Nabi inside the power play. You'll think, okay, I got another good over to cash it out, but it was straight into the hands of Hashmatullah Shahidi. That should give him a lot of confidence. Remember, he has to step up as a fielder, as a skipper, and lead the side to victory.
Excellent delivery. He's bowling in the good channel, bringing the ball back into the batter. Operating at 133. Fazal Farooqi not firing, but Azmatullah on spot from the beginning. There's a determined look about the captain today. Great energies, great intensity in the field from Afghans, despite not picking early wicket. Now 3 wickets in quick succession.
Yeah, I think Fazal Farooqi was a bit unlucky in the second over. He came, created a chance. It was falling on Gulbadin Naib, so it was not an easy chance, of course. But had that catch been taken, maybe Farooqi could have been into his momentum. A field change?
Man on the boundary at the deep square. On the onside, is he going to bowl a short one? Excellent delivery. He's hitting the bat hard. 11 overs gone, 61 for 3. Bangladesh 61 for 3 in the decider. 3 top order batters back in the pavilion. Tanjeet, Shomi and Jakir. Nabi to continue, 1 for 5 from the pavilion end. Different pace altogether. Allah Mohammad was bowling around 90 km per hour. Nabi 10 kilometers slower than him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an absolute brilliant display of bowling in spin department by Afghanistan. The economy has been under 4 throughout this series. They've really dominated. Only 2 wickets to the Pacers, both to Azmatullah Omarzai. And interestingly, both times Shomer Sarkar falling for Azmatullah Omarzai in the first and in the third ODI. But for Bangladesh, now this is a very important critical phase of the game. David Redoi can construct partnership alongside the skipper, Mehdi Hasan Miraj, today, leading Bangladesh for the first time into his 100th ODI. What a milestone and what a proud moment for him.
Sharp turn from Nabi. He will pick up a single. What a wonderful contributor he has always been. Mohammad Nabi could be playing his last match, last one-day international here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And he's heading towards culmination of his ODI career in Champions Trophy. Must be emotional day back in Afghanistan, watching their favorite hero in action.
Very much seasoned campaigner. He's led Afghanistan. He's been with Afghanistan since 2009, ever since they played their first one-day international against Scotland. He's played very crucial part into some great wins for Afghanistan. He's handy with the bat. He's very, very stingy with the ball and brilliant in the field. And this has already been a wonderful over, 2 runs off it only. So this is pressure building on Bangladesh. Not giving away anything. It will remain to be an over with 2 runs only. End of the over number 12, 63 for 3.
.63 for 3. Afghanistan in ascendancy with ball in hand. Wicket for Omarzai, wicket for Mohammad Nabi. Brilliant work in the field. Karote claiming a run out. Miraj and Tawhid, loads of experience. Can bail the team out of the trouble situation. Consolidation, partnership keyword. Still operating with slip. Nicely tucked away on the onside, just a single. 4 men patrolling on the boundary, 2 on the onside, 2 on the offside.
Yeah, this has been a Good bowling change. We brought it up earlier. Before Azmatullah Omarzai would be introduced, it was 37 without loss, and Bangladesh were cruising. Then after the Ghazanfar's over, Azmatullah Omarzai getting that wicket and breaking the momentum.
Well, for today, it has been this talk about should he be opening the bowling because he's got the ability to swing the ball massively. Should he bowl first change as Azmatullah Omarzai? Driven. Nicely driven. Should be back for 2. Firm strike through the offside. Should he be opening the bowling or come as first change?
It will always depend on the conditions. If there is movement, lateral movement, particularly under overcast conditions, Azmatullah Omarzai with his wristy bowling can be very handy. And certainly put the batters with a lot of trouble. But it's a handy option to have in your team, knowing that you have a bowler who can bowl with the new ball, who can come and bowl inside the middle overs. It's very important he's in a good rhythm. He looks to be in a very good rhythm today.
He's bowling beautifully. He's bowling the right channel, thinking about just putting the ball in the areas that's where he wants, rather than thinking too much about the result or resultant value of the deliveries that he's dishing out at the moment. It's good to see him sticking to a particular line and length in the good channel, challenging the outside edge, challenging the inside edge of the batter. Short lifting delivery, mild appeal behind the stumps, wide signal.
They're getting together to see if there was an edge on the way back into the hands of the wicketkeeper. How often you see that bluffed into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Ashmatullah Shahidi not getting any positive response, probably will go against taking a review. Usually Afghans are really quick in taking their reviews. You look him in the last 2 ODIs, first 15-20 overs, their reviews have already been burned. Let's have a look.
Maybe the movement at the crease. So learning from the mistakes they committed in the first 2 ODIs, where they burned the reviews early. So thinking, bringing about that change, and there is no desperation at the moment from Afghan's perspective because they've been able to claim 3 wickets.
Yeah, you can see the skipper asking the question from the glove man. Rahmanullah Gurbaz with a smile saying, no, it wasn't. But why were you not? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is a good review saved. Yeah, but then there's always an appeal from the wicket-keeper.
Searching for that booming stroke through the onside. Operating at 129, was picking the ball well outside the off-stump, wanted to smack it through the mid-wicket.
Yeah, getting himself into a very awkward position, like getting it nowhere. Yeah, it's good to see Mehdi and Miraj, the skipper, sharing some words with Doid Ridoy. He needs to grow in confidence. Hasn't scored in this tournament. He's very handy with the bat for Bangladesh. This time around, finally getting it for a single. So end of the over number 13, 6 runs coming off it, 69 for 3.
.69 for 3 after 13 overs. Bangladesh winning the toss and batting first. Good comeback from Afghanistan. Change in bowling. Nangyal Karote from Baglan into the attack. He enjoys these conditions. Fantastic all-rounder for Afghanistan. Brilliant fielder. Excellent bat. and good, accurate bowler. Bowls at quick pace in the buildup. Ravindra Jadeja.
Yeah, he's very quick through his wicket, his overs. He's very quick. And he doesn't give time to the batters to settle down sometimes. The batters just have to ask for the extra time. So straight away, attacking field set from the skipper, putting a slip in the field, Corden. Slip Corden there. He had a good outing in the second ODI. Took 3 for 28. I think he put Bangladesh on the back foot in one stage.
Excellent competitor. There's a competition for places in the spin department. The left-hand spin of Noor Ahmed, who's been bowling brilliantly in different leagues, topping the chart in the Caribbean Premier Leagues with 22 wickets, not getting a go in. The world-class operator is sitting out. It tells something about the depth in his spin department for Afghanistan. Also the balance that he brings as a batter to the side.
Yeah, you got Tawheed Ridoy out last time, caught it deep, and then Shanto getting carried away and rush of blood, getting out inside the last power play. In the same over, he got rid of Mahmudullah Riyad as well. Brought Afghanistan back into the match until the debut run took it away from Afghanistan in the last 5 overs.
Karate is a spirited character. The kind of energy that he brings to the side, always X factor. Nicely driven, playing with the tag, with the turn, taking a single. Consolidation process. 3 singles from this over. We are 7 of 14, captain of the side today. On a milestone day, 100 one-day international for him. Good delivery, attacking the Suns. Good, accurate start for Karate. 14 gone, 72 for 3. Huge cheer from the crowd means the king of Afghanistan cricket, the king of world cricket, has arrived on the scene, Rashid Khan. His spell is going to be critical from Afghanistan perspective to further consolidate. 3 wickets already for Afghanistan, and his spell of 4 or 5 overs. Another challenge presented to Bangladeshi batters. Getting the ball to turn.
Yeah, this is yet another change from the skipper, bringing in Rashid Khan earlier. And probably the factor might be that the wickets have fallen down and the skipper, Hashmatullah Shahidi, not allowing for the Bangladesh batters to settle down. You understand the value of partnerships and need to be broken. Oh, Rashid Khan bowling a beauty.
Brilliant. Always on the spot. 2 leg spinners with a scramble seam this. He's got slip in position. And turn again, 3 leg spinners.
These are 3 dots. Talk about the pressure building into his 108 match, 194 wickets to him. 5 fifers with the best of 7 for 18. And the second youngest to take 6 wickets. Oh, he's got it! Rashid Khan provides the breakthrough into the safe hands of Gulbadin Naib. Tawheed Ridoy has to go back.
Slightly slower delivery. 3 leg spinners continuing, building onto it. Brilliant delivery. He always strikes Rashid Khan. Going right of the crease. They're getting the ball to just hold its line. Trying to bail the bat out of trouble situation. Finding the outside edge and catch taken. Rashid Khan signals the end. of Tohit Hridoy. Bangladesh lose another one. They're wobbling at the moment, 72 for 4. Bangladesh winning the toss and batting first, wobbling at the moment, 72 for 4. Top order perished. It's been an eventful 14 overs or so in this innings after Bangladesh getting off to a bright start, 4 wickets. They're chopping onto the stumps towards Abdullah, delivery Nabi coming on, and a soft dismissal. The mix-up, Karote has always been brilliant, striking the timber. And leg spinner Rashid Khan claims the wicket in the first over. It's been a dramatic comeback from Afghanistan with ball in hand. Mahmudullah comes to the crease, loads of experience, 234 matches for him, 4 centuries and 28 half centuries. His team would want a big performance from one of the most experienced cricketers in Bangladeshi ranks. Can he stand up to this challenge, massive challenge being presented by Afghans? 2 slips in position. He's driving. He's off the marks straight away.
Yeah, it's been a shaky start for Afghanistan in the field. Dropped a couple of chances, but then the wickets have been taken in tandem. Stuck into the hand, Hamid Hassan, and the coaching staff feel pumped up. Rashid Khan delivered. And it's not easy for the oppositions when Rashid Khan starts delivering. You don't want to give Rashid Khan be into his zone. Almost another one. End of the over, number 15, a wicket, 1 run over. And Bangladesh are 73 for 4.
Nangyo, buddy. Next up.
Afghanistan coming back into this contest. 4 down Bangladesh. Can they play out 50 overs? I think that's going to be critical. Looking at the pitch, Athar, 150, 160 could be a good challenging score. The ball is gripping, it's a dry pitch. So you've got to lower your your expected score or expectations and maybe look to initially get to a 150 score here?
Well, they managed to score those first 50 in pretty quick time, and at that stage it looked like this turning out to be a very good pitch. But once the spinners have come on, it certainly shows that they're getting a little bit more purchase. I think first and foremost what they have to do is to make sure that, as you rightly pointed out, to bat and try to bat till the 50th over. And if they can manage to do that, maybe someone, remember Jakir Ali and Nasir Ahmed played that cameo right at the lower order to ensure they get past 250. But don't think too much, because I think it's still there. The players have to blame themselves, because 53 without loss, and all of a sudden it's 72 for 4. So they lost those 4 wickets in the space of 39 balls for 19 runs.
It's about partnerships, it's about maintaining discipline with the bat. Got to know your shots.
Oh, lovely, lovely,
Keep the scoreboard ticking. I think that's the other thing which Afghanistan in the last contest did not do. There was not enough rotation of strike in that run chase scenario. And so when the pressure is on, I think your single is your best friend.
Yeah, you're losing wickets at regular intervals, not going to help the team scores anyway.
No run.
I mean, if you look at the dismissals, especially from Tanzid Hassan Tamim and Shomo Shaka, both the openers putting up the highest opening partnership of the series for both teams.
.76 for 4.
Yeah.
The real challenge will be Rashid, is getting the ball to spin, and at pace it becomes therefore very difficult. Difficult to handle, difficult to pick. He's picked up 5 times, 5 wickets in ODIs. So he's got this ability, capacity to run through the opposition. On a day where the ball grips and spins, it becomes doubly difficult.
Tons of experience. He's a leading wicket taker for Afghanistan, Rashid Khan, 195 wickets. Well, if he can get something out of the surface, then it's literally unplayable.
Lovely.
Variation in pace, 81, 95, 91.
Boy, one more here.
A lot of chirp behind the stumps. Afghanistan are looking to absolutely run through Bangladesh. 4 wickets down in no time. So there's a chance of ruling the roost and making sure that they don't play out the 50 overs. This series has been accurate. That's a typical Rashid math for you. Wicket to wicket, doesn't spin the ball a great deal, but on a spinning track he'll vary his pace. And they're once again beating the back foot defensive shot. Quick through the air and difficult really to pick.
The moment the batter decides to go on the back foot, then they're asking for trouble, because it allowed the ball to turn.
A lot of leg spinners from him. And so 2 overs, 1 for 3 for Rashid, 78 for 4.
Shabash.
Fascinating battle between bat and ball. Bangladesh looking to put up a partnership, make it tough for Afghanistan. Big shot, straight back. Chance for a long off fielder. That's a good shot. You've got to know the areas from which you can hit the ball crisply. That's not a bad option, showing the full face of the blade.
Yeah, good use of the feet. He comes down the pitch very late. Not from the middle part of the bat, but good enough. Good work in the deep. Mid on inside the circle, so the long off fielder had to come across. He's done well there. So only a couple of runs. Yeah, the problem for Bangladesh, there's no Nazmul Hasan Shanto. He was the one who took control, because kind of a surface where you really don't want to see a batter to be in an explosive mindset. You really can't go and be aggressive right from the word go. There is a period when you need to understand that runs will be hard to come by. So you need to be patient. Crucial knock in that second one-day international. He was among the runs in the first one-day international here. Unfortunately, not available due to that injury. He did the groin, second-degree tear. And also the skipper. So that's the challenge that Bangladesh had. That's how he got himself hurt. Very awkwardly he falls down. He batted for almost 2.5 hours.
Quick single, not picked up cleanly by number 19, Rashid Khan. 4 down for 81. Yeah, the start was a very good one from Bangladesh. This positive intent. They put up a 50-run opening burst, and then the innings has gone downhill and a bit slow as a result of follow wickets. Edge gets it past the man, it slips for runs, probably for 4. Barote. It's a 4. He's quick through the air, Rashid, so the ball did win the race in the end from the fielder.
Now, did it carry? Did this carry to the fielder in the slips? Or dies down? Just bounce in front and it goes through. 51 deliveries that took Bangladesh to pick up their boundary. They've been very good, Afghanistan.
Gulbidin slip has gone back a little. He's quick through the air, Rashid, and eyeballing the batsman on this occasion. All in good fun, I'm sure. He's a terrific competitor, as is Miraz. Miraz leading his side in this contest, playing his 100th ODI. No words exchanged, no words spoken. Can't really tell you whether he was eyeballing the batsman or not, because he's wearing dark glasses. Anyway, here's again. Oh, beats him all ends up. Once again, quick, the ball zips off the surface at pace. 93.3 kilometers, that last ball.
And it's gone up straight to the batter after beating him on that occasion also. Putting a little bit of pressure. Is he going to take him on? maybe not the right time for Bangladesh. It's about rebuilding. It's about having that trust to continue to build up a partnership here.
Good edgy once again. He wants to rotate the strike and has not been given any liberty in that regard.
It's turning out to be a really good spell. This is his third over, Rashid Khan. He's hardly given anything away. That boundary in this over, if that didn't come, he would have gone nothing at all. 7 runs in his third over.
Yes, he's pushed this Bangladesh innings in a survival mode. A single is pinched of the last ball. It's 4 down for 86. Bangladesh following the right approach here. Buckle down, make sure that this partnership rolls out something positive for them. 14-run partnership of 27. Can't afford to lose another wicket at this stage. So it's about just holding your nerve and making sure that you don't really lose the plot. They have to clear the clutter in the mind. That's more like it.
Yeah, the challenge for the Bangladesh batters in the middle, Madison Miraj, now who has faced 40 deliveries for 18. Mahmudullah only has faced 4, but he's picked up a single of each and every delivery that he has faced. To find the ways to rotate strike. Ooh. Had to jump on top of Rashid. And a timely one as well. Very, very close. Oh, takes the head off.
He's quick through the air, he gets the ball to grip and spin also. That's why he's the preferred option as a left arm angle. Not very tall, but very effective and very accurate.
It looks like that he might have done something to his back. Not a great sign for Mahmudullah. Bangladesh need him 100%. There you go, he's asked for this physio to come over. Not a great sign for Bangladesh. Yeah, all of a sudden, after playing that shot, he just indicated that he's got a bit of a problem, maybe a tweak at the back. There you go, straight away. I hope he's okay. Bangladesh needs him. They need a partnership and they need these two to continue.
Bangladesh are losing players thick and fast through fitness issues. It was an interesting start actually. They dropped a couple of chances. The captain there letting himself down. And then the momentum picked up. They were always desperate in the field. Direct hit. And that really lifted the mood, and then a very good sharp catch in the slips. They're back in this big time. It's Mahmudullah who's been looked after. I think he's busted his back. I'm not too sure how serious this is. But at 38, I mean, there'll be more wear and tear.
Yeah, it certainly looks to be in some sort of pain there, Mahmudullah.
I just hope that he's not on Mushtaq Ahmed's diet.
What's his diet?
Mushi is big into biryani and into meat-eating scenario. He likes his food. But he's still very fit. I mean, physically looks extremely fit, Mahmudullah. I just hope he continues for Bangladesh 6. Painkiller maybe would help him to ease the trouble area.
He's been a senior campaigner for a long time and he's a fighter. Even though he will be in some sort of pain, he'll want to forget that as quickly as possible and think about batting. Looks like he might be just getting ready to take his stance one more time. Uncomfortable. Certainly looks very uncomfortable.
So two things can happen here. He may go out or he may hit out, because stretching forward will be a tough ask. If your back has given up on you, then bending low and playing those forward defensive shots can be a bit tricky and difficult. Anyway, we shall see. He's been a good, honest servant for Bangladesh over the years, and really a very good player in all the formats.
Yeah, once a player go through the injury that we see, what goes through the minds of the player, the team management? What do you actually ask the player to do? If he's not 100%, do you still want him to go and continue bat?
Well, he must not get out. So the idea is to preserve Mahmudullah. Can he be effective after, say, 30 overs? If he comes out to bat again, recovers a little bit, and then he imposes himself on the game. I'm not too sure what is he thinking right now. So right now he's got to take this ailment out of his system, and somehow he's got to feel that if everything is okay. Management, can they take a call on his behalf? I think that's the question that you're asking, Arthur. Yeah, so that is going to be a bit tough for him, really. To do it ball after ball will test his back.
I think how bad the injury is, only he knows.
20 overs have been bowled, 4 down for 87.
Almost an immediate impact, wasn't there, from Rashid Khan coming into the game. And he's looked very, very threatening since he's come into the attack. Afghanistan brought to life by those 2 wickets at the end of the first power play have now, well, probably nudged ahead. Bangladesh will need a partnership from these two. A man captaining for the first time. Edged away, and it could well run away. It will. Boundary, fortuitous, yes, from Miraz. He's into the 20s.
Yeah, that's a welcome boundary. We know Rashid bowls it quicker, early on in edge, running down to the boundary. And this time around, a shot that Mehdi Hasan Miraj probably wanted to drive. But this one, yet again, another edge running down to the boundary. And Gyal Kharote on both occasions, losing it to the speed of the ball. Pumped up Bangladesh fans. Oh, they've run it down in the middle. This is a mix-up. All is well that ends well for Bangladesh.
Well, they've already had one shocking run out. with Miraz at the crease. This was nearly a second one. And this time, it could have cost the captain his own wicket. Mahmudullah was never really interested, was he? Again, it was Kurote. The difference this time,
at the batting end.
he was having to throw
Your
against his
best
body.
angle
We'll
for
go
run out,
upstairs.
please. Yes, at batting end, please. Bat is inside the crease. Satisfied. My decision for.
Yeah, safely home. Alex Wharf just wanted to double check that everything was all right with that bat as Miraz got the dive in. Not altogether dissimilar to the first run out. Again, it was Kurote in and around the action. This time, he was having to throw against his body. The previous throw went to the non-striker's end, this time to the keeper. Last thing Bangladesh need is another run out.
Yeah, they are in the phase of building this partnership, already 19, and they will want to continue. But this was a mix-up. They wanted to run, Mahmudullah sending him back, and then Medias and Miraj reaching out back. I think the throw was a little wayward, could have been a little bit tricky because his bait initially was a little bit up in the air, I guess. But again, about Medias and Miraj, let's have a look at the throw where it was. Just a little wayward, right? So Gurbaz had to collect it and then bring it back out to the stumps. Could have been trickier had it been a direct onto the stump throw.
Easy one, easy one.
The big difference, Kurote throwing with his body weight and the previous run out. This time had to throw against it and wasn't able to get it accurate enough. 21 have been bowled, it's 92 for 4. Straight to the man. Afghanistan, who struggled in that first 10 with their fielding and just picked things up notably. They've silenced what is an incredibly strong Bangladeshi crowd that has come in, probably outnumbering the Afghan fans right now, maybe 3 or 4 to 1. Incredible numbers, aren't they, for a Monday afternoon coming in. And the atmosphere, it's been raucous, isn't it? You always expect it to be intense here at Sharjah, but this entire series has been really memorable. The first time Bangladesh have been back in Sharjah in a long time. They've created a buzzing atmosphere and plenty of Afghan colour too. It's a packed house up there on that far side.
Why shouldn't it be? It's a decider. Both teams have won one match. This is beautifully played. This is actually so well played for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Mahmudullah, who cannot stretch probably himself so much, but gets this one into his arc.
It's got them roaring again, hasn't it? Full of colour. The red and green of Bangladesh. Just the wrong line. First boundary off Kurote. He's a clever bowler because he just keeps things very tight, very flat through the air. That time the wrong line. Back on the money here. Keep producing spinners, don't they, Afghanistan?
Talking to the under-19 coach, you'd be impressed with the quality of spin in the pipeline. End of the over. Not a bad one for Bangladesh. 5 coming off it. 97 for 4.
This is something we were talking about earlier. These are the figures from the first 2 ODIs, Ahmed. Huge disparity. There's always generally going to be a preference, isn't there, for the spinners for Afghanistan. Have a look at this. This is an angle. You can think of left-arm spinners that come through and around. I thought Rashid Khan bowled brilliantly around the wicket to the left-handers. Now take a look at this. You don't see this all together too often. Right arm leg spin, through and over the wicket. It contradicts everything you'll think of as a leg spinner, but Rashid Khan, he's a magician. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, interesting. It's just to see if you can add an extra mystery to his spin attack.
Now, just to be clear, this is not an ambidextrous Rashid Khan. He's not bowling left arm here. You might be thinking at the top of his run-up he's going to. And now he'll come back over the wicket. I think he might have done it once or twice before, but it's very, very rare. Right arm through and over. Now the change of angle, back to right arm over. He is one of the great entertainers and stars of our game, Rashid Khan. You cannot help but love watching him bowl, watching him field, watching him bat.
Yeah, this has been yet another impressive over from Rashid Khan. Only 1 run coming off it into his last ball. He's given away only 14 runs into his 5th over. Finishing off nicely, taking 1 wicket, and that too of Tawhid Ridoi. Desperately looking for a breakthrough once again, trying that unorthodox around the wicket action. It is to play with the mind of the batter. Almost a catch back into the hands of Rashid Khan. End of the over, this 2 coming off it, 99 for 4 Bangladesh.
Six bowlers used thus far. No Gulbari Naeeb today. Yet anyway, we're going to see a heavy diet of spin, I suspect, through these middle overs. We saw those numbers earlier, Ahmed. They just haven't been able to find a way, Bangladesh, in the second power play, in these middle overs, to score with any fluency against the Afghan spinners. They've also lost plenty of wickets to them. 7 in the last game. All went to the spinners, and today they're back amongst the wickets. Nabi with 1, and Rashid Khan 2. Should be at least a couple. A piece of fielding will keep it to 2.
Yeah, the ground fielding of Afghanistan today has been absolutely phenomenal. They haven't given away anything. 100 up for Bangladesh with that beautiful shot. Talk about the ground fielding, talk about the spirited team of Afghanistan bouncing back nicely in taking 2 wickets in each phase of 10 overs into the 3rd phase of 10 overs. Bangladesh doing nicely. This partnership ticking along. Almost an edge, beautifully bowled by Nangyal Kharote. But how good this partnership is. This could be crucial into this final match of the 3 ODI series.
A bit of turn. See the reaction from Mahmudullah, knows it's a good one. Over pitch this time. The partnership isn't doing anything quickly. It's coming at a strike rate just a shade over 50. Here's that sharp turn. Back on the money again. Problem is, if you look at who's to come, you would imagine these two are going to play a critical role. Jakar Ali into his 2nd ODI. He'll be someone who'll look to probably get that run rate moving. So too will Mahmudullah with a stroke like that. That's an outstanding piece of batting, hitting with the spin, getting to the pitch of the ball, gets 4. ends the 24th, 105 for 4. They're the men to come. Jafar Ali probably at number 7. Masoom maybe at 8. They played really well, didn't they? The 2 changes in the second ODI, they were really the game changers for Bangladesh. But after that, not a lot more to offer with the bat. Change in bowling. How crucial could this Ghazan first spell be? He's the leading wicket taker in the series.
Yeah, the first ODI, bringing him back into the attack, was a master stroke. But what about that shot coming down the track, inside out, beautifully played from Mahmudullah. You wouldn't see any signs of fatigue or anything earlier on. He had to get some medication for his back pain, but you don't see any signs of any sort. Coming down the track, getting into position nicely, and turning a good over from Nagara. They take a quick run, and this is good. This is good batting. One thing though, you can't be forcing Mahmudullah into hard runs, knowing kind of a problem early on that he had. But this has been a good partnership.
Yeah, you're spot on, because you can just see him. He's not moving with anything like close to 100% fluency. Don't quite want to say he's limping, but he's got all that experience. Debuted all the way back in 2007 in this format. Think of 2, and Mahmudullah knows it's the weaker side for Fazal Haq Farooqi. Only 3 players who played more ODI cricket for Bangladesh than Mahmudullah. It's Tamim Iqbal, Shakib Al Hassan and Mushfiqur Rahim, who've been ruled out. But the last thing that Bangladesh need ahead of this busy period that they have building up to the Champions Trophy is him to be injured. So Ghazanfar's got that mystery to his spin. How inspired will he be by someone like Rashid Khan? No, he's a different kind of bowler. Look at the innovation here in the previous Khan over.
Yeah, he's been bowling over the wicket, and then in the 23rd over we saw that he's actually brought a change into his action, coming around the wicket and then again over the wicket, just trying to do the different things, playing with the mind of the batter, just trying to see if he can bring into the over something additional. Now earlier on, Ghazanfar in the first ODI was the master stroke from the skipper. This time around he's been brought in earlier. Last 2 ODIs we saw he was brought in after the 30 overs into a second spell, but this time, because of the wickets have been falling in partnership building, the skipper is doing everything to see how he can break this partnership, which is looking good for Bangladesh now. 39 already of 61 balls.
The thing I just love about Rashid Khan is the entertainment factor. He's actually still bowled over the wicket all those 6 balls, but it's that kind of change of angle. In these middle overs, it's just trying to do something different to disrupt the flow of the 2 batters. Didn't create a wicket this time, but certainly poses lots and lots of questions. It gets us to the halfway stage of the first innings. It's 112 for 4.
Partnership developing. 41 of 63 after losing the 4th wicket when the score was 72 4 wickets in quick succession, then a partnership, good understanding between the 2 senior players. How do you see the development of this innings so far, Athar Ali Khan?
Hello, Devendra. Hello, everybody. I think Bangladesh will need to realize the fact that at the half stage they've put on 112 with that single 113 on the board. It's a good partnership. It's a good fight back. They're trying to rebuild. Important that these two continue in the same fashion for another maybe 10 or so overs.
Karoche into his 7th over, none for 22. He has been accurate throughout the tournament once again. Bowling good line in length, bowling at good pace as well. Nicely driven once again. He's bringing the batter on the front foot. What score Bangladesh should be looking at from this situation of 113 for 4?
Well, if this partnership continues, because we know that Bangladesh has a couple of batters who can come and play some big shots. Jakir Ali, remember, on debut, played that cameo of 37. Nasu Mahmood also chipped in with a very important 20-odd, and got 25 of 24 to be exact. So if these two continue, and then the others chip in, so maybe something close to 200, quick single taken. So it all depends how this partnership goes on. It's 43 of 67 at the moment, Dharmendra. The important thing is whether they can continue to bat for another maybe 10 or so overs and then set themselves up nicely.
Bit of hesitation. Strong throw from Rashid Khan. One thing that has been outstanding in this partnership, running between the wicket, strike rotation. Nicely turned away on the onside. Another single accrued. 26 overs gone. Bangladesh making a steady progress in the batting department. 116 for 4. Crucial phase in the game. A partnership developing for Bangladesh. Mohammad Nabi, 1 for 7 and 2 overs, has been summoned back by the captain to provide a breakthrough from the far end. Mid-wicket patrolling on the boundary, long on the boundary on the onside, and on the point on the boundary on the offside. Sharp turn, but down the leg side.
22 singles and 5 fours in this partnership of 45. So they understood the fact that they cannot really go and try to play shots, big shots, even though knowing that they have lost 4 wickets. So it's a good partnership. It's a partnership with a little bit of more responsibility. Madison Miraj, playing his 101-day international, also the skipper for the very first time, has shouldered that responsibility. We've seen it in the past, batters getting set, but then throwing it away. They cannot afford to do this now.
Excellent delivery. He's using the crease beautifully. He's wearing his face as well. Mohammad Nabi, possibly in the final outing here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Keeps changing his length. He's knocking it down the ground. Another easy single.
Yeah, good to see them playing with the spin and they're down the ground towards the long on area, the vacant area, just to release some sort of pressure. Yes, the boundaries are not coming in regular intervals, but if they keep on rotating the strike, it also releases some sort of pressure.
Goes for the Federalists, getting it fine. Scoop stroke. Should be back for 2. Some innovation, trying to find different areas to score runs off Nabi.
Yeah, he's looking comfortable now, isn't he, Mahmudullah? After that injury, running hard, taking few chances. Again, a little bit cheeky. Yeah, good innovation, as he rightly pointed out. A couple of good runs for Bangladesh. The partnership now 49.
Maybe with loads of experience, has got great control over his line and lengths and also the variations that he's bowling at the moment. Into his third over, 1 for 12 already. He's waiting on the back foot. He defends. 27 overs gone. 121 for 4 Bangladesh. Well, if they go at the rate of current rate 224, which won't be enough. Beautiful sights of Afghanistan. It's a beautiful country. Greenery, mountainous fields, cultivation, farming, cricket everywhere on top of the mountains, on dusty fields. Construction across Afghanistan. Such a beautiful country to visit. Hospitality, food, greenery, mountains, it has everything to look for as a tourist, to look for as a cricketer as well, to understand the culture of Afghan people. They are hospitable people, and once you go to Afghanistan, you want to go there again and again. Farooqi into the attack, none for 18, looking for redemption in his bowling. Starts with a slower delivery.
I think as a pacer, you would also need to look how the surface has behaved. If you're bowling with good speed, if the ball is coming nicely onto the bat, it's easier for batters to play shots. But once the spinners came on, you could see the slowness of the surface. So taking the pace of the ball will be key for Afghanistan bowlers, and also key for Bangladesh seamers when they come on to bowl.
Miraj 33 of 60, sedate innings, but good one so far. He's altering his length on that occasion, good pace, 131. So he's varying his pace. They've got plenty of options, particularly Gulbadin Naib can be threatening on these kind of pitches where the ball is gripping for the fast bowlers. That was a quick delivery. Four spinners, 4 different types of spinners for Afghanistan, and Farooqi and Azmatullah in pace bowling department. Gets it fine, finally patrolling on the boundary. Sense of desperation in stroke making in this over particularly. We're going along nicely against the spinners, the 2 batters.
Yeah, with that single, the 50 partnership on for Bangladesh. Yeah, he's been a little bit off colour. Remember, very expensive in that last match in the second ODI when he went for plenty. Was like Farooqi, none for 69 in 7 overs.
Once again taking the pace off, wants a run, hesitation, takes a single. A bullet arm, but missing the stance on the way through.
That's the partnership taking the responsibility. 51 of 79. Yes, it has taken time, but more importantly, they have stayed together, because the last wicket fell at the score of 72. Since then, they've added 51 of 79. It's a good partnership, but it has to get better. If Bangladesh thinking of putting up a challenging total.
Should they be thinking about making gradual progression, acceleration, a conscious effort to hit boundary from the over? Nicely timed, just a single. Singles are coming, but not the boundaries. Etslat Cup, Afghanistan versus Bangladesh series, 3 one-day internationals here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's a historic series given the fact that Bangladesh have come after 29 years to participate in one-day event. 1-1 at the moment. Who will be victorious? Atar Ali Khan?
Time will tell.
4 singles from the over. 28 gone. Bangladesh 125 for 4. Bangladesh, after initial stutter, building well. Good partnership developing between Miraj and Mehmudullah. 53 of 81, steadying the ship from that mini collapse after bright start in the first 9 overs. Maybe to continue, another single down the ground. So his strike rotation was crucial, just getting some edges as well along the way. Some innovations, getting different angles. And ball is turning and gripping, so not that easy, but some lovely strokes. Excellent use of feet from Mehmudullah on that occasion. 2 batters who play spin really well from Bangladesh's perspective. Bowling slow through the air at the speed of 83.8 km/h, different from other spinners who bowl quickly in the vicinity of 90. Plays with the turn, another single.
Yeah, well, Bangladesh will be hoping to do this for the next maybe a few more overs. You don't want to take any unnecessary risk or any chances, because if you do, if it doesn't come off, then you'll be really hoping that you didn't try. Because if you get out at this stage of the game, a new batter comes in. There's still a long way to go. This is the 29th over. 21 more overs to be bowled. I think that's exactly what they would be hoping for, to play 50 overs.
Wants another single. Good understanding. When it comes to converting singles or taking singles, they've been spot on in this partnership, Mehmudullah and Miraj.
Yes, soft hands, really playing it late and with softer hands. The ball not really going towards the fielder, and good understanding, good eye contact.
Nicely turned away in the onside. Singles coming easy at the moment for Bangladesh. 29 overs bowled. It's 129 for 4 Bangladesh. Miraj 37, approaching his half century. Mehmudullah 26 of 35. Good maturity in this partnership. Afghanistan is searching for wicket. They want to break this partnership as Mehmudullah has been introduced. Fazil Faruqi.
Yeah, he continues and he beats the bat. Beats the outside part of the bat of Madison Miraj. Coming round the wicket. Yeah, again the feet planted, neither going back or front. Look at his feet movement. You know, he's just planted his both the feet, no movement whatsoever. A good delivery from Fazlak Faruqi.
Loads of experience bowling in the death overs. This is the middle stage of the innings. First captain wants a wicket from Fazlak Faruqi. Bit off colour in the previous game, conceding 69 in 7 overs. Was wavered in the first spell as well today. Just going wide of the crease. It's holding its line, straightening up.
A decent pace also, 133, but it just looks like that he's rolling the fingers over. Just like Mustafizur Rahman, not with the sort of releases that he has, Fizz. Something that the seamers will be looking to do, especially on the surface.
Search continues for his first wicket in the series. Another single taken. Yet to find a wicket in the series for Fazal Farooqi. Mustafizur was fantastic in the first match. Today spraying around the ball, bowling in different lengths as well. Not successful in getting the wicket. Plenty of boundaries of his bowling.
The batting strike rate increases if it's in the slot. There you go, 152 batting strike rate. That's where the batters have picked, because probably a little bit too full on that occasion. He's gone for 23 in his fifth over now.
Excellent delivery, just holding its line. It's a good comeback delivery from Fazal Farooqi, 135 clicks.
It's turning out to be a good over. He's only conceded a single and gone past the bat a couple of occasions. On both occasions, one was Madison Mirage, this time Mahmudullah just trying to guide it on the offside to that vacant third area. Beats the bat.
He's bowling with the cross seam, he's bowling rapidly here. So plenty of boundaries of his bowling initially because he's a swing bowler, he pitches the ball up to get the nick. Attacking distance this time round, continuing to maintain good pace. Crafty bowler.
Excellent over so far from Fazal Farooqi, and he would need to finish off nicely here. He's only conceded a single and he's applied the pressure, especially in this over.
Captain Hashmat has been looking for a wicket for quite some time. Is this going to be a wicket-taking delivery? Rashid at mid-on, captain at mid-off position. Well, wants a change in field, asking the fieldsman on the boundary to go slightly finer there at the square position. What's on offer? Excellent delivery, attacking distance, just a single from the over, 30 gone, 130 for 4, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh rising to the occasion through Miraz and Mahmudullah. What a good partnership, 58 of 93. Got to say Afghanistan probably a strike or two away from making it more tough for Bangladesh. So this game, this innings is on knife's edge. Who will blink first? So far so good for Mahmudullah and Miraz. Miraz captaining his side, and it's been a gutsy performance.
Yeah, we saw in earlier first 10 overs and then the other 10 overs, 2 wickets coming each. But then in the last 10 overs, Bangladesh have not given away any wickets. Plus, they have put together a good-looking 58-run partnership. A wicket, where from can Afghanistan get it? Because we did see the skipper desperate for wicket, brought in Ghazanfar early on. Rashid bowled 5 overs. Maybe he should have continued and finished his quota, because it's very important that you break this partnership. This can be a game-changing partnership.
Lovely boy. Keep your boys.
One way of earning a wicket is by applying pressure. Like Farooqi's last over, just 1 run conceded, and I think Nabi has got to follow the egg. Make sure that there are no easy runs for Miraz and Mahmudullah. He bowled such a good line from that off-stump area, and so he's got to just continue to peg away.
Yeah, and another way is to do the bluff or sometime ask the batter to try his chances. We see no fielder down at the long off region. The fielder is inside the circle. That is one way, asking him to come down the track, try and hit, and in the process create that opportunity. We saw in the first ODI, Nabi playing a bluff against Shanto, putting 2 fielders in the slip. I asked him in the interview, he said, Rahmat Shah told me to do that, and then all of a sudden he went for his sweep shot, got into the short fine leg. But it looks like for Miraj and Mahmudullah, it's ice in their wings. They're not getting excited. They are putting together this partnership. They know the value of wickets in the bank. In the later part of the innings, it's been 41 deliveries since the last, 41 balls since the last boundary has been hit. Well, this has been a maiden over from Mohammad Nabi. After 31, 130 for 4.
The pattern will continue for Afghanistan. Farooqi-Nabi combination. Couple of tight overs. A lot of friendship in the Isles. Thank God for that.
Thank God. Give us the context.
I mean, it's all friendly banter which is needed. It's an important game for the teams. It's a much more important game for the fans. And once again, we see loads of Bangladeshi fans that have come in and supporting Bangladesh. They do that all over the world. Large-hearted fans. Irrespective of the results, they're out there to G them up. Good batting from Mahmudullah. Remember, he was struggling with a little bit of a back stretch, and normally he would like to just be a bit aggressive than what he has been so far, but he's played the situation. He wants this partnership to grow, and it's a 58-run partnership that has sort of calmed the nerves of the dugout. I'm sure it would have, and given Bangladesh an excellent chance to maybe now get to a 200 score.
Yeah, the experience has certainly come into play, and talk about the commitment. Still out there in the middle, alongside the skipper Medias and Miraj. This is what they have been doing. Tickling around. This is quick run taken, and they will comfortably complete it. So there has been good running between the wicket in this partnership. There's been a few aggressive shots as well. Putting together a nice partnership. Fazal Farooqi. He was the player of the series in that 3 matches played in Bangladesh, took 8 wickets, and here he's still struggling to get his first from who's who to who's that.
Yeah, this game, as we say and have seen, is a great leveler. So you learn when you're upwardly mobile, you learn when you're down and out. Cut shot, and that's beautifully placed. He's mentally very strong, and he's playing a very good hand here.
Yeah, this was a welcome boundary. 45 deliveries before that, no boundary. So finishes off, gets the width on offer. Mahmudullah plays it nicely onto the back foot. Watches the ball and guides it nicely for a boundary. Talks about his composure. He's feeling that he's settled nicely in there.
stroked a great 100 against South Africa in one of the World Cup games. Plays pace well and proved a point in that innings against short pitch bowling. That set up just about perfectly for him to play that cut shot.
Now getting the momentum back after a good 2 overs early on from Fazlak Farooqi, followed by a maiden by Muhammad Nabi, understanding the importance of runs on the board. One thing is to stay out there in the middle, the other thing is to score runs as well. Already 7 runs coming off this over. They've done their homework right, studied the bowler, studied the game. The plan would be to stay as long as you can, to try and give the opportunity for Jakir early, and then later on to Nasur Mohammed, who showed to us that they can hit big. You don't know, 220 and more can be very challenging on this track.
Four down for 137. It's a fascinating battle. Both teams jostling for position. At this stage, Bangladesh probably slightly ahead. The ball is gripping, it's spinning, and they've maintained a bit of calmness through this partnership. I think that's one thing that Bangladesh have done so well from the last game to here. Just occupy the crease and not worry about the strike rate. It's all about playing the 50 overs and allowing the big hitters to come in the last part of the innings and feature heavily.
It's about taking calculated risks as well. Hit their shots whenever they've got their opportunity, ball into the arc, and have been cashed out. But rightly said, you want to stay there, occupy the crease is the way to go about it. For Afghanistan, they need to just keep putting the pressure on. I wonder in these conditions how handy can be Gulbuddin Naib, who's playing as an all-rounder. He hasn't been introduced yet. Sometimes you bring in a different bowler, all of a sudden the batters start thinking maybe they have an opportunity, an edge to capitalize on that.
Just feel this is a pitch where you can get more value out of spin than paces or medium paces. The ball is turning, and they've been ultra cautious against Nabi. That's the second consecutive over that they've not really tried to do something different. It's all about safety first from Miraz and Mahmudullah. That field has been rather busy at short mid-wicket. You see the keeper there shouting, that's the second maiden over, just a ball left. And it's another excellent over, just a single conceded, 138 for 4. And we'll take a break for drinks as well. So at drinks, Bangladesh 138 for 4.
Done.